Hey everybody, welcome to the KetoMom page. My name is Stephanie and we are diving into Chazown, the book that we've been going through, I think for the last week. So normally my husband comes on with me, but I am traveling, so I'm in Kentucky. Yesterday was incredible. If you've been following my stories over the last 48 hours, you would know that I traveled for the first time by myself. It was super emotional, worked through something that was kind of scary. And yesterday was amazing. So isn't it funny how when you either don't want to do something or you're like, there's no way I could do that, and you feel pressure or you're like, I've got to break through this fear, on the other side of it is crazy, like joy. You're so excited, you're proud, you're like, if I would not have came, if I would have turned back, if I would not have done this, I would not have what I just experienced. Anyways, there's so much to my story in the last 48 hours, but as you're tuning in, welcome to the KetoMom page. If you're brand new, I'd love for you to post new below. I'd love to meet you, figure out what your goals are, help you on your journey. Where are you tuning in from? So every morning we work on our mindset. So I'm hiding in a hotel lobby. Like I've actually tried to find the quietest, I'm staying with two other girls, and I've tried to find the quietest place in this hotel. Happens to be here, although they're cleaning the bathrooms, but all is great. So brand new, welcome. Good morning, Catherine. So I hope that you guys are having an incredible day. Here on the KetoMom page, the point is to help you on your journey, wherever your journey's at. And I love to help people understand, listen, this is not a one size fits all, this diet or lifestyle. You're here because you value your health. You're here because you want to get stronger, healthier, feel better. And you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. It's my blog, where you can check out recipes and tips and tricks and ideas. You can scroll through this page all the way back to June 2015, where you can see all of the things that that I've ever shared. And so for today, so I started a year ago. I started sharing on mindset, because it's important that if you don't have this right, most likely you're going to end up going around the same mountain over and over again, right? I hear it often. I've tried this 2 years ago. I tried this last year. I fell off the bandwagon. I can't get back on. But if your mindset is different, to understand that you can do this, and you've got support and guidance and help, but it starts here, it's so important. So I made a shift last year, and I was like, I'm going to start every day off with a book. I'm going to read the book. I'm going to share with you what book I'm reading. You can choose to do the book with me, or you can tune in here and just listen. So the book that we're going through is called Chazown. And here it is. If you want to get it, it's an incredible book. It's discovering and pursuing God's purpose for your life. Because again, most conversations I have, while they're around what should I eat, what are net carbs, how much water should I drink, it eventually evolves into, hey, any parenting tips? I've got 4 girls, we homeschool. Hey, any marriage tips? There's life. And life and your emotions and your thoughts affect your health, right? Whether you eat out of emotion or you eat out of boredom or you just eat as a reward, it's having a different understanding of food and what it does for you, right? Food is fuel. And so as you're tuning in, we've been going through this book. Normally my husband has been doing it with me, but he is in Minnesota. Let's start today off with gratitude. What are you thankful for? I'd love for you to share one thing in the comment. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful that I pushed through, came here, even through the tears without my husband. And, well, of course, I'd rather have him here with me. There's an incredible team here. So, all right, this is actually going to go pretty quick to wrap up this little spot. But we've been talking about, well, actually, I'm going to share a story with you real quick. So our CEO, so I'm at an event, and we're learning and growing, business event, and he shared a story, and I can't even remember the specific details, but I'm going to tell you the power of your mindset. He said there was let's say a sports team, and there was let's say it was a football team. I actually think it was. There was a football team that was taken and split into 4 different groups. So there was a group that only focused on working out, exercising, working out, nutrition, like only focusing on that part. There was a group that was focusing on like 80% workouts and nutrition and like 20% mindset. There's a group that focused on 50% mindset, like imagining, visualizing, and then 50% weights. And then the fourth group only did mindset for like 8 weeks. So you've got people that are working out really, really, really hard for this football team, people that are doing like a teeny little bit of mindset, working on visualization, and then 80% workouts. Then there's 50-50, there's 100% mindset. Which one? I need to know, which one do you think outperformed? Which one performed the best in understanding how your mind works? I like to say, and I've learned it from Joseph McClendon, as I think, so I feel. Your thoughts become feelings, good or bad. As I feel, so I do, creates an action. As I do, so I have. So if you're thinking positively, you're going to feel great. You're going to make better choices throughout the day. You're going to have those results of the better choices. If you're thinking negatively, you're going to feel bad. You're going to make probably not the best choices, and you're going to have those results. You're right, Lauren. I know a couple of you said the team that did 100% visualization and mindset outperformed everybody in those 8 weeks. Your mindset is powerful, and you've got to get it either under control or focused. And so I want you to understand, like, it's important for you that you believe you can do this, or you have a focus and a goal. Where are you going? Not just to hope and to think, I hope I get lucky. There's really no such thing as luck. Like, it's hard work and dedication and persistence, and I'm going to do this. And so with that, this book is incredible. It's going to walk you through. Oftentimes people go, what am I supposed to do? Because sure, fat loss is great, but they still feel like, am I really doing what I'm called to do? And so we're diving into this book. It's incredible. And so this part we're talking about right now is core values. So we're going to start making a list of your core values. If you have the book, you follow along, answer the questions. If you don't, you can play full out here, or you can just listen. So I would, as you're going through the next couple days, tomorrow I won't be on live in the morning, but maybe in the afternoon because I'll be flying. Start thinking about what your core values are. It says different people have different core values, different life decision priorities. What priorities make you turn down other highly attractive offers or opportunities? Your core values drive you. They make you say yes or no, right? What do they do? How can they, hold on. I'm not gonna read that. There's a whole bunch of stories, so I kind of am skipping a little bit. So he says, we're gonna dive into core values. He says, as you prayerfully seek to clarify your values, ask yourself 2 questions. That many other Chazown seekers have found. Here's what they do. I'm going to show you this little thing. If you're trying to figure out what you're called to do, what your purpose is, like this is more than fat loss. Like what I know I want to pursue better. Like we're going to go through core values. You're going to start thinking about your spiritual gifts, past experiences, and he says in there lies what you're called to do. And most people know. He said, here's a question for you. What really angers you? Not angers you like pet peeves, like my husband can't stand he can't stand the sound of me brushing my teeth. That doesn't anger him, it's a pet peeve, right? I hate when I step in water and my socks are wet. You might be like, oh, that makes me so angry. No, it's actually a pet peeve. I hate having wet socks. Something silly, right? But like, what angers you? Like a righteous anger. What stirs you inside? Is it orphans? Is it trafficking? Is it the fact that, like, what is it? Like, my girls are really, well, we have some great, incredible missionaries and missions come to our church, so they want to help with some orphanages. Like, what angers you? Because that's a part of something that you're probably called into. What is something that makes you go, that is not right? That needs to be fixed. So it could be like maybe showing you that you have an outreach ministry, or so he said on the opposite end, what brings you bliss? So what's something that angers you out of a pet peeve, or what brings you bliss? What makes you happy? What drives you? He's like for example, spending time with people, or maybe you love to help. Maybe one of your core values is helping or serving or generosity, or maybe it's time or justice, or what is it? I like I said yesterday, my family's mission statement, until we change it, but it's been like this for a long time, is helping people live, or helping people live healthy, faith-filled lives. One sentence. Our goal, and that's just one thing, is like we want to help people live healthy, faith-filled lives. I want you to be strong on the outside. I want you to be strong on the inside. I want you to feel healthy and strong and mentally and spiritually. Super important to me. It's not just one. I want all of it. I want you to solely dive into who you are, working on your mindset, working on your body, working on your temple, and also going, what am I called to do? Who am I called to inspire? What are the things I should be doing, but I'm not because I'm afraid? Your health journey is more than just fat loss. And if you're like, oh my goodness, I did not sign up for this, or I had no idea this is what I was going to listen to this morning, you're here for a reason, so you needed to listen, right? What makes you angry? What brings you bliss? There are values that drive you every single day of your life, every choice that you make. And so that's all we're going to talk about this morning. There's a lot. He's basically going to have you start listing out your values. Start making a list. I wrote mine, and I don't know where they're at, but like generosity is a value of our families. Hospitality is a value. Having people in our homes, serving, super important to us. So as you have an awareness of this, and as you work on yourself, also go, okay, I'm going to work on my physical health. I'm also going to work on my mental health. And I'm going to figure out where I should be contributing to the world. Because all of you have things that God has called you to do. All of you have gifts and talents that people need. Whether you believe it or not, I'm telling you, you do. And so don't forget the power of your mind. If you woke up this morning and you were like, I want you to put a smile on your face, because even if the only thing you change is the way that, like right now, I need everybody, I wish I could see your faces. I want you to be like this. Smile. It changes the way your body even feels, right? If you're just like, but if you're like, so your mindset is important. It's going to drive your day. If you woke up negative, I need you to stop and say 3 things you're thankful for. Put a smile on your face. Be thankful that you woke up today. And continue to tune into the page. So we'll keep going through this in the mornings. As always, if you have never tuned in, you can go to KetoMom Secrets for recipes. If you've never had my very basic foods list just to get started, you can post food in the comments. And I'll give you some ideas of how to get started. Not just your mindset, but just some tips of breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because everybody wants just a starting. Got a fun little video to help you with that. If you've never tried my mom fuel, it's incredible. Actually, that's why I'm here in Kentucky, is talking with my team, helping lead the company. You guys, it's so amazing. Like yesterday, we basically talked about this. We walked people through awareness. We walked people through setting expectations in your life. Having this concept of like, to be expected. Like, I'm going after something, I'm going to have a barrier, and it's okay not to get frustrated or quit, but to go, I'm striving after something. I'm going to have things that come up as a resistance. To be expected. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to work through it. I'm going to punch through it or run over it, right? To be expected. So I got to help do some trainings. It was incredible. This community is great. Like, these ladies, I'm around a lot of ladies, both men and women, incredible people, like-minded, future-focused, really focused on themselves and helping other people pursue their better. It's amazing. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. If you want to know more, if you need a foods list, post foods below. If you've never tried my mom fuel and you want to know more about what ketones actually are, post ketones in the comments. If you need a community of people and you want to know more about actually what I do, post community down below. That's it. Otherwise, you can always send me a message. I'm always here to help. I hope you have an incredible morning, and I'll talk to you very soon.